Airbnb now on life support. Hey everybody, Scott Walters. Buckle up, strap in. I got a hard hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. Good one to unpackage today. If you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe right away. Never been a more important time in history. Centered and surrounded with like-minded people. Iron will sharpen iron. We're going to sharpen some iron today, my friends. One of you, a subscriber. And thank you to everybody who continues to subscribe to the channel, jumps into the comments, helps each other, reports spammers. Whew, insane. Please, people, know. Please know. If I'm in the comments, I'm not in there telling you to contact me on WhatsApp or selling you a crypto. No. Be careful in there. The realities are this, friends. We're going to take a look. Phoenix, Arizona is in massive trouble. They were in massive trouble in the last bubble. Bigger trouble in this bubble. Why, you ask? Well, I always say it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this one out. Bigger bubble equals what? Bigger blowback. This bubble has reversed course quicker than the '08 bubble, breaking all the wrong records depending on how you're looking at it. Now, if you've halfway expected it, you won't be a deer in the headlights. We got some deer in the headlights right now, my friends, in the form of Airbnb owners rushing for the exits, trying to liquidate their homes as it's fallen on their face. Listen, in a stimulus era when people are blowing money like crazy, sure, we'll go rent hotels and Airbnbs. Not anymore. The biggest red flag signal this year is that Phoenix, Arizona had the Super Bowl in their city. That Airbnb owners were licking their chops. Whew. They got the biggest rug pull of anybody, and this is going to trend all over America. We've talked about the investor involvement in this bubble was bigger than any other bubble ever recorded in history. They poured in, drinking the stimulus Kool-Aid, that narrative that this time was different, that this would last forever. Irrational thinking. Is it? I'm a real estate guy. Love real estate. Work in real estate. Just got fun with another real estate agent all over the country. I'm talking with agents constantly for you guys, helping you guys make wise decisions, attaching top agents to you guys. If you need help, email in the description below. We'll get you some help. Personally trained by yours truly. But today we got to jump over to an article, my friends, so we can make some sense of the latest dart you can throw at a map to identify another issue that's attacking the U.S. housing market. So let's go ahead and roll this article, then we're going to meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. A manager of 95 Phoenix Airbnbs is stunned that half of his homes are empty over Super Bowl weekend. Is this the latest in the Airbnb bust? Quite possibly. Let's keep reading. It should have been the busiest weekend in years for the Phoenix's Airbnb hosts. But short-term rental owners are scrambling to fill empty units with out-of-town revelers ahead of Sunday's Super Bowl matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Months ago, Rick Kenworthy, who manages the properties in the Phoenix area through his company Old Town Rental, anticipated they'd all be rented out ahead of the big game. Now, 2 days before kickoff, occupancy sits at just 45%. One of them, he said, was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit close to much of the weekend's festivities. Guests initially booked it for $925 a night, but they canceled this week, saying they'd found a cheaper deal nearby. Now the house costs just $300 a night, and it still sits available. Harvey predicted that the Super Bowl disappointment would motivate some owners to sell their short-term rental properties. We'll see some of these people exit, he told the Insider. I'm sure of it. Well, I'm sure of it too, my friend. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go. That is what's currently happening in Phoenix. And let me just tell you, friends, not a good look. They are in massive trouble. I've already reported on this. Phoenix is one of America's biggest metros, and they are on life support. Sales have stalled. Inventory spiking. And guess what, Phoenix? You're about to get more. Airbnb owners are in big trouble. Foreclosures? Oh, yeah. Knocking at the door. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. What do you think happens? That's what I always tell people here at the channel. When buying real estate, cost to own, cost to rent, make sure those two numbers line up. Just in case something happens, you can always put a renter in there. Well, if you were relying on Airbnb income, seasonal, and now you're carrying a depreciated asset, it's upside down. You can't sell it for what you bought it for because you bought it in the bubble. Builders building tracts of homes as far as the eye can see. Their profit margins shrinking as we speak. Eventually, they're going to get caught. Everybody gets caught in this one. There's no sugar coating it. That's why I always say, find out cost to own, cost to rent. Those numbers line up. Let's examine the property, stuck on the market, days on market, price reductions. What's our level of motivation here? Does it pencil out? Is it warrant an offer? Let's test the waters. Let's not fall in love. Let's move on to the next property. If it doesn't, certain areas are going to start displaying that. But the first step of getting past a problem is always admit there's a problem. In Airbnb, I'm sorry, my friends, but you got a big, big problem. Real estate's the path to wealth, but millionaires didn't get rich. Well, Airbnb properties, no, long-term rental properties. That's the way we make money, not iBuyers, not FOMO factories, not Airbnbs, traditional, affordable rental property. We got commercial real estate, thousands, millions of square feet of empty commercial. Big companies moving out of their commercial real estate. The perfect storm right now circulating out there. And Airbnb was just another red flag for me. I never got involved with Airbnbs personally. Maybe some of you have had some luck with that. I'm pretty sure right now, if you're in Airbnbs, you're definitely seeing a big reduction in income. And if you live in Phoenix, you're about to run for the exits. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding when you see Airbnbs now running for the exits, that's just going to add to already accelerating inventory that's going to eventually result in price reductions. We're going to see some massive price reductions in Phoenix, Vegas, Miami. I don't care. Throw a dart at a metro and you're going to see massive price reductions. All areas are going to behave differently, and I'm going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It would be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. We'll see you on the next video.